Hey, what's up? I'm gonna fix it because I think pretty loud, causing shit to happen, but I don't have a good connection. Hold on. All right. Well, we're live, everybody. Hello. So, look, there's my son. Hey, what's up, kid? Thanks for joining us here. So it's episode 4 of the Daily Journal vlog. Okay, so real quick before I get started, I want to dive into what I'm doing here. A vlog. I looked that up. I originally thought a vlog was a diary, but really it's just, making a video about whatever it is you're doing. It could be anything. Anything could be a vlog. A diary is different. I think there is a dead form of written diary journal, and I've kind of noticed this over the few days that I've been doing, and then I started looking it up, and there's a light bulb. Hold on. Hey, what's up, son? I see you. Let's take the time that you've been learning everything else and interrupt it because you think that this is a good idea. So the reason I noticed it yesterday is because I felt like I needed to get more personal, more intimate, say, as you will with the journal. When you write in a journal or whatever it is you think about, it's always private, right? You write down, you're supposed to write down your deepest, darkest, and be fine, let it all out on paper. And I haven't done that in a while, and doing it the last few days is kind of, I've seen the importance of actually writing it while I'm vlogging it, and it makes a huge difference in the way I come across. So I'm gonna change the name vlog, and I'll just add it in the description somehow. That way it's searchable. Maybe someone will see it someday. But that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with journal writing. And I'm not going to say vlog because it's not really a vlog. It's a daily journal. That's what I'm doing. So I'm recapping the day before, and I'm probably going to have to start doing it a couple days in advance or start putting it in small little pieces. So, maybe do part of the day here on one day and the next day, part of the next day until I can get enough content. Or I can just keep doing this live stuff until I learn how to edit and post and put everything up quickly. Learning how to do live was a challenge in itself, and I'm still only on webcam. I know you can stream on YouTube. I just haven't quite learned how. I haven't took it the time because, again, it would take time to learn that process. I know you have to have like some encoding, and I don't have the time to click that button and download it real quick. And I know it's probably that simple. For YouTube, I think. Or you can just go buy that, streamer. The reason I want to stream is I want to be able to go here on my screen with y'all and go through photos or pictures or my journal, I have one of those web pads, so I can write on the pad and it'll go straight to, the computer. And you'll be able to, kind of go along with it. At least that's an idea I have. And that's, the best part of having this is just always having ideas. So, all right, dear journal, that's how we're going to start the show off. Everything needs a catch line if it's going to be worth anything. And I'm going to make it, if I want to make it something and develop it into something and mold it into something from nothing at a time. Okay, if I want a YouTube channel and I want to create a series, taking the step, I'm doing it live, I'm still doing it. And I'm learning through the process. And a lot of people think that's the wrong way to do it, is just to go in and learn by fail and trial and error. And it does suck, but I'm still doing it. I don't care to help me with any program, so I just learn what I can. So again, thanks. So if you're here again, thank you for joining. So we have this going on. We're writing in our journal. So yesterday was Halloween, right? So we're going to start off from there. So, dear journal, today is Halloween, or yesterday was Halloween, and I really didn't even pay attention to Halloween at all. Usually we decorate the house, we're excited, we kind of have that spirit of holiday season coming through. I don't know, it's just something I've always done in my family. I've always decorated, I've always spruced up, and when I try doing something different, it just doesn't work. So we kind of just fell back on it, and I really didn't even start thinking about Halloween till I got to work yesterday for the boys in blue and yellow. About 4 o'clock, I realized, I realized it was Halloween, but I was like, I didn't snap until I started seeing people with little costumes and little things on. And I was like, I just haven't, just a lot of soul searching, a lot of, I don't know how to say, it's cognitive thinking, experimental. I've just been, I feel like my eyes have been open. There's a lot more out to into the world, and I have so much going in my head. I have one idea, another idea, and it just piles up, and it messes me up to where I can't speak. I stutter. Okay, it fills up my head so much that I get angry, and I have to really take a chill pill. It just because I have so much. And here's the thing: it's creativity that I have. I think I harnessed all the creativity in a dark closet. It's just all coming out all at once. And now I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. I feel like I can conquer the world, but I'm still not ready. I'm not healthy. I haven't been eating that well. I need to definitely start eating well. I know that's the most important thing, but it's really hard for me to eat well. Don't have an appetite. I don't know what it is. I just don't really care for it. So that's that. So moving on. Yesterday morning, we got to a late start. I had finished up a few shirts. I had to clean up the room. We went ahead and cleaned up the room. And then I had to finish plumbing the damn kitchen sink. So I did it again. And no, it didn't work again for some reason. I snaked it all the way through, slow, fast, back, forward, 15 minutes. And I was like, all right, if that didn't work, I don't know. Pulled it out. I got a bucket and I ran some hot water so it get hot first. And then once I got the hot water, I poured it down the drain. And sure enough, it ended up filling up off just that bucket. So I was like, man, it's got to be something else. It's got to be something else clogged here. And what I think it is it's something to do with the suction. And usually there's a big circle on the drain hose from the dishwasher to the sink, or it goes to the garbage disposal, or there'll be something that goes from the garbage disposal to an air gap or something like that. And this one doesn't have one. And it should just be working normal, but for some reason it got clogged, and for some reason it got out of whack, but it's good now. I think it's fine. So far, so good. Yeah, so that's cool. Look at my son over here. I guess he's made a few different counts messing around, but what, dude, you gotta stop doing that fake count stuff. All right. You gotta help me stream, son. Like my own son, I ask him to help me stream. I tell him to learn how to stream on his Xbox, right? Learn how to stream his games on his Xbox, but he doesn't learn how to set it up. Put it on Twitch. Let me see it when it happens. Ever. So I don't know how it works. Hopefully he'll do it one day. Maybe he could get his Xbox back. So anyways, moving on to journal part 2. I was supposed to go, still am supposed to go, get some shirts at the local Hobby Lobby because they have a real good sale on, which is actually in my price range, and there's colors over there that I need anyway, so I'm just gonna go pick those up. But I'm out of a vehicle now that I was supposed to be in. But anyways, that's over with too. Ended up going to work because I really didn't do much over here after that. Stopped at my wife's work and I got lunch from her. She gave me pozole, and I got some pozole and some lime, really good, and I still got some now for lunch, so I can't wait to some of that. Next thing is I got off work. I already knew that I wanted to go downtown and take pictures, and I was cold. I'm still sick, but I was like, I got to do this. That's what a photographer does. They go out and take pictures. And I went out. I came home first, put my daughter to bed because my wife had called me earlier in the day, and she told me my daughter, MJ, my youngest, she doesn't like when I'm gone during the school days for some reason at night before she goes to bed. So she'll like stay in my bed, or she'll call me or video chat me or something during the week if I'm not home to send her to bed or whatever. And so she stays in here. So I came home about 10:15. Instead of going out, saw Emmy, saw my son, saw them, because this was the first time I hadn't seen any of my kids home, and it's been tough. Like I didn't get to call my oldest daughter. I didn't really get to see my wife that much. Like it was very always being on task. It was different, and I forget how busy I used to be to how busy I'm not, but I'm still busy in my own head with overthinking. So I need to learn to settle that down. I've been on yoga. Any thoughts on yoga? Because I really would like to try it, but I don't know. And the only reason maybe hot yoga so I can help breathe. But I want to try yoga really for like the Zen part, right? For the meditation. And I already am bad at working out. So if it's already one price to get yoga and learn how to do this stuff, that's what I need. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to put it right here. Any thoughts on hot yoga? Should I try it or should I just go to a regular gym? Also, my grandmother has COPD. It's a, horrible lung disease, and I'm thinking that she should do pool exercise. Does anybody know, like, if you do pool exercise, how you hold your breath or something in the pool, your lungs expand. And there's zero gravity in the pool, right? Or close to it, and it would help my grandmother move, but she can't breathe is the problem. So I'd like to see if we put her in some kind of gym with the pool aerobics or senior citizens class and force her to do something if she would do it. Because I love my grandma, but I really want to see her out there doing something. So anyways, I get home, do that, and try to find some quick bite to eat, do a little straightening up, change up, and I head out get there about 11:15, 11 o'clock, because there was already traffic. There was just so many people there. Um, Went to a gas station, like three of them, trying to fill up a tire because my tire was low. So we went to one. I went to one, uh, the gas station on Chevron and where the Chevron and McDonald's is on Broadway, and they didn't take the card. They only took change. Couldn't find any change, but I always have at least $2 in change. I always do, and I didn't have it. So finally went over to take pictures. And I went to downtown Albuquerque. There's a bunch of clubs, and in those clubs, I thought there was like Halloween costume contest or something like that. Or maybe I was just late and everyone was already inside. I don't know. There were a few good costumes, but like there were a bunch of naked girls with like their butts painted. Like I'm like, are you serious? Or there'd be a girl like getting mad that I'm taking a picture because she's in a outfit. I wasn't even taking a picture. I was taking a video. I said, well, why are you dressed like that? Like you're dressed for Halloween. Like you want people to see it, right? That's the point of Halloween, is to see other people's costume and to have fun with it. Like that's why I'm out there to capture those moments that people don't see. But it wasn't a whole lot going on outside. It was mostly inside, and I really didn't want to go inside. I was sick. As much as I really did want to go inside, I just decided not to. And there's about 4 or 5 right in that little circle. So I would go to one and record the whole thing, and then I'll record those sections, and then I go back and take pictures of individuals that wanted to take pictures or that showed an interest in film. And there was some rude people, but for the most part, people loved it. I got a few good pictures, which I hope to have edited soon. Maybe I'll put the link in the description someday, or I will add it into this video somehow soon. Okay. I didn't get much because I was on there for about an hour. It got to about, I don't know, I'd say at least 30 degrees last night, maybe 35. Maybe not that cold. It was like 35, 40, which is pretty cold. And I'm already sick. You can still hear it. All right. So I ended up coming home, ate my big old bowl of hot pozole. I warmed it up, chilled for about an hour, and called it a night about 2 a.m. I was asleep, knocked out, and put on some music. So, I mean, not music, but a book. I put on like books or something while I go to sleep, or affirmations. I want to give a couple shout outs real quick for some inspiration behind the things that I'm doing. One is Peter McKinnon for his vlog styles, his videos. Like I saw his videos a long time ago, and I just kind of stuck with it for a while, and I saw different videos, but I'm sure a lot of people are attracted, like this guy knows a lot and he comes across easy. So he's something that I'm inspiring of. Ray is an entrepreneur. As always, he's been the number one person that changed my life for the better. Right under him, I have Gary V, a very important figure in my life who changed my life, all due to the internet and cell phone, by the way. If I didn't have this access, I wouldn't be open to the things I know now. So thank you guys so much. Man, there's so many other ones I don't want to forget that are included. Tony Robbins, Netflix for putting that out. And then this Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. It's a book I've been reading and listening to. That's a good one. Mel Robbins, the 5-second rule, stop procrastinating, take control of your life. Ask and it is given. That's another book that I read. The world is yours, guys. And if you start really believing that you want this or you want that, and you start believing it and you start doing it, you're going to develop these skills, these little bitty skills that are going to develop slowly over time. It's not going to be everything at once. You're not going to learn to be the best photographer in the world, Simon. You're not going to be the best videographer in the world, Simon, by watching videos or doing the homework that you do, like another guy, D4 Darius. So everybody that I mentioned, all these books I mentioned, are really all the inspirations that are going through me. So if you know anything about these people, you kind of know a little bit of insight, but the most part, Gary V is up there just as high as the first person, but he's lower in a sense at the same time. And if you ever want to know about that, why Gary Vee's not at the top and he's a little bit lower than, say, Reyes the Entrepreneur, I'd love to discuss that. And what the outcome's been for me, opening my eyes, working a 9 to 5, hating my life, trying to start something from nothing, getting a printer, ordering a press, investing in this in myself, but just doing it, just clicking the button and ordering it was a big part in the pushing me. And it wasn't that I just fucking ran a roulette wheel and landed on it. These are all things that I like. And I still want to do something with the Legos, and I still want to do something with the Hot Wheel types of things. But right now, this is where I've ended up. And I really, really, really like it. So before I end, I wanted to get those shout outs in. So back to, oh no, we already finished because I really didn't have anything Halloween. I ended with the Pasola Bowl. So we're done here. I appreciate you so much. If you did stop by, I know my son did. You could tell he's there. Got some stuff going too. But yeah, another shout out to Nashville Flippers. Thank you so much. All you guys have inspired me, and you can see that it's showing. If you follow my social medias, especially at S2Hex, I'm posting my pictures there that I do. Simon is my personal Facebook, and I just continue to grow, but I don't get on social medias as much as I used to, even to build up a following of any sort. I need to link this somehow differently or to my YouTube, because my art, my pictures, my photography, my daily journal is something special. I really think we got something. Well, that's 23 minutes of my life gone, and I got a lot of it out. And that's just for what I do. I'm thinking about doing another series, different brainstorm, okay? And maybe do that once a week, and we'll do a brainstorm, and we'll actually do a project start to finish. But see, then I got to record it all that. It's hard. See, I got to get out. All right, I got to go to Hobby Lobby. See y'all in a few. Till next time. Goodbye.